Hello, everyone. I've always had really bad handwriting, and some people think that's ironic if you're a writer, but your handwriting is atrocious in some ways. But here's the thing: is that there are many examples of writers with bad handwriting. Shakespeare, for example, had supposedly had very bad handwriting, which is why some people think that he didn't write his plays because from the samples that are available, people think, oh, well, his handwriting is so inelegant that means he couldn't have. But that's a fallacy though, because just because a writer, for example, has bad hand-eye coordination, that says nothing about their ability to articulate, because those are two separate skills. One of those skills has to do with movement, and the other skill has to do with your ability to articulate. And I've been writing the first draft of my latest book by hand, but no one's going to see the first draft other than myself, and I can read my handwriting up perfectly fine, but most other people can't read my handwriting that well. In fact, I've only met, I think, two people in my life who could read my handwriting without any trouble, and only because they were used to reading really bad handwriting. But the thing is that I've always struggled with doing complex tasks with my hands, whether it's writing by hand or cutting things with a knife or tying knots. I've always had troubles with those kind of. I guess it must be neurological. I don't know. But but again, that has nothing to do with one's ability to articulate. For example, I just wrote the sentence. Of course, this is just a random page in the draft, but I wrote the sentence. The disquieted windows were enshrined with posh mists, each nebulous liaison another jewel from the depths of avaristic modernity. So again, this has nothing to do with one's ability to articulate, but of course, this is what my handwriting looks like. Now, a lot of people, when they say they have bad handwriting, when I tell them that, well, they haven't seen mine because my handwriting is fairly illegible to most people except for myself. But I just wanted to show you that. I wanted to inform other writers, though, that just because you have bad handwriting, that has nothing to do with your vocabulary, your ability to articulate, or anything else, your ability to create poetry. And also, I think that people need to stop being so narrow minded in thinking that because someone has somewhat illegible handwriting, that means that they are illiterate. Because again, your ability to use your hand-eye coordination, that is one skill. So many different skills go into being a good writer. And there are plenty of people who have somewhat pretty handwriting, but they are very inarticulate, or they're not very good writers. So I think just people should just keep that in mind.